Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us. Today we are going to be talking to you about what hypnobirthing actually is. We always say that it's actually a really terrible name.
It's rubbish.
Because it doesn't pull through all the practical elements of the course. So this course is full antenatal preparation. If you do a course with us, you don't have to do any other course. You and your birth partner will be totally prepped for whatever labour throws at you. We go through the science of hypnobirthing, the orchestra of hormones that interplay with each other, that thrust us into labour and that help us throughout our birth. We cover your birth partner, so they're a huge advocate for you in the birth space, and I think actually one of the biggest assets. If they're prepped, they have the power to make you feel so much better. We go through your birth bag, your birth rights, where you're going to give birth, your birth preferences,
Pain relief,
interventions. We don't do a huge discussion on interventions, but you need to know every single thing that might be offered to you during birth. So we talk to you about that.
And I think in terms of the more airy-fairy kind of side of hypnobirthing that gets dismissed and makes lots of people overlook the use of hypnobirthing, I think what we're asking you to do is a state of deep relaxation, which is going to help you face pain manage labour and help you stay out of the fight or flight mode that's going to hamper your chances of having this vaginal birth potentially. So what we do is we give you relaxation techniques and we give you visualization techniques to help you practice getting into that deep relaxation mode. And this isn't anything that you're not used to, because we all do this on a daily basis when we daydream, when we drive a car somewhere and we've gone over a few roundabouts and not realised how we've got to where we're going. That's when you're not using your analytical thinking brain, you're just in your doing process, and that is what we will practice over the kind of journey of our courses.
And breathing techniques really help with that, and they help you to get into that state of relaxation. So what we aim for you to have when you go into your birth is a toolkit of things, so maybe 10 or 20 things that you might use in birth to make you and your birth partner get through it, feel a lot better, feel positive, feel empowered, be able to make decisions with each other. You have that toolkit. It might be that you don't use everything. So I took tons of stuff into my birth and I focused on maybe 5 things, the breathing techniques, the affirmations, what my environment looked like. But the point is, I knew lots of techniques and I could then pick the ones that really work for me on the day, because the truth is you don't really know what you're going to want in labour because you've never done it before.
And like you said, you don't know what beast you're going to be in birth.
No.
So I do think it's really important that you have lots of different ones to call on, because you might have some favourites that you have before when you're pregnant, but actually on the day none of those might be working for you, or you don't want to use those. So.
And that's why it's important to prep as a team. So prep with your birth partner, because they will then be able to remind you in birth when you're focusing that, try a different birth position. If they think that you might be a bit uncomfortable, keep your jaw loose. They'll know your breathing techniques, so they can then talk you through if they think that you've lost that relaxation, they can help get you back there. And it's full antenatal preparation, and so many people come away from it feeling prepared and excited for their birth, when before they came to meet us they were just full of fear and trepidation, and actually labour just looked like something to get through, whereas it's a transformative rite of passage, and
really
you should really
emotional.
Look forward to it and enjoy it. And yes, it's hard work, it's called labour for a reason. It is hard work and it can be uncomfortable, but it's nothing that you can't cope with if you have all those mechanisms in place.
And I think it's really important to understand that you're kind of counteracting lots of negativity. So it does take practice, and that is what doing a course with us gives you space and time to do, to have those conversations with you, between you and your birth partner, that you might not have had otherwise, so that you can go into the day knowing kind of what your birth partner is capable of, so you're not worrying about them, they're not worrying about how to kind of support you. And I think it's really useful to prep together, but also repeat.
And I think it's all too easy. I know that there are lots and lots of online courses out there, and of course there is a place for online courses, but if you learn with us either on Zoom or face to face at one of our courses, it means that you've got us. We don't fall off the face of the earth after the course. So if something changes, or if you need directing to some information on, say, induction or cesarean birth, it's for all births, so we can guide you. And it's about having a group and having a community, and so many people in the course that are having different experiences, and actually that's important because they can talk to people and you can call on different experiences, and it means that we just all learn a lot more, and you have a community for after the birth of like-minded parent pals who can help you through that first year.
yeah, definitely.
So I think that's what it is.
Yeah, hypnobirthing's great, really.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, or if you just want to give us a follow or a like, we are also over on Instagram at @the_birth_project. We'd love to hear from you, and you can come and learn lots more birthy tips. Thank you for listening today.
Bye.
Bye.